YouTube, who's ready to spend the next couple of minutes with me, Big Husky, unboxing something and butchering everything that happens? We have Blood Rites, Lost Caverns of Ixalan Commander deck. I've pulled some of the cards from this set already in my bundle and collector booster, and what I'm going to say is this. This is about to be 20 minutes of me butchering how to say names. So this is spawn vampire minions sacrificed to flying demons. So the whole thing is about just spawning out vampires and vampire stuff. We saw this dude right here, the homie, and that's the reason why we bought this one. Fun fact about that. So we bought it because of him, and yeah, in my collector booster, we got the alt art version already. So the alt art, well, the showcase foil version already. So I'm already going to be changing out one card in this deck. But let's get into this, and let's see exactly though what we are getting in this, because as always, I don't ever read all the stuff. I see the commander and I go cool, and then I buy it. So. What do we have here? Oh, there's the little deck, the little deck box. Ooh, with my counter. All right. I'm not sure how I feel about this deck box. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I dig it, but I still don't know how I feel about him. And then we got this here, so I can keep track of my life. Bam, my life. Alright. Boom. Okay, so everything is right there. Okay, so interesting. Is there no includes a sample booster pack? Yeah, where's the is the sample booster pack in this? Oh, it's in there. Ha. I was gonna say, I was like, where'd the sample booster pack go? Where'd the not the Denny's, where'd the sample booster pack go? That's what I was wondering. But we found it. All right, so now, you know what? Let's open this up first. Let's open this up first, because this could give us some more fire. I swear though, if I pull my dude, if I pull Clavy one more time, right? I'm gonna be a little salty if I pull Clavy one more time, right? Try not to bend any of these or anything. All right, so here we go. God damn it! There's more where that came from. I'll take it, bro. We just got Veto. Wow, I've yet to pull Veto. Okay, so Veto, it's 4, white, black, 2, 4/4, flying. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you gain 2 life. If this is the first time this ability is resolved this turn. If it's the second time, each opponent, you gain life. If it's the first time. If it's the second time, your opponents lose life. If it's the third time, create a demon. Dude, I'm so ecstatic now. Holy hell, we got Veto. And we got the weird dude. We got the weird little lava tongue dude. Yep, lava tongue dude, whatever. We got Veto, though. Damn, man. Alright, so let's open this. Oh, actually, no, hold up a sec. We got this giant. We got this thing here. We got this thing. What is this thing? What is this? Oh, okay. That's not a unsettling face or anything. Clavileño, first of the blessed. Clavileño is the true believer's true believer, a killer who sees himself as a mortal tool to be used for immortal designs, a cleric most comfortable in the field, surrounded by enemies of the faith. Clavileño was the first follower of Veto, and a fast zealot for Antifex, von de Ilda. And then if you want to read the rest of it, I'm just going to hold it there. You can pause it to read it if you want to, because I'm not reading all of that. On the back side, there he is again. Looking all fancy. Playing the deck. Commander rules. Oh, cool. Okay, I like that. It gives me the rules down there. Dope, dope, dope. Okay. So, let's get into this and let's see exactly what we have going on here. Like I said, the fact that we got Veto in this pack is awesome. Because that is the one that we don't have right now that I was like thinking about, and I'm like, you know what, this is the one out of all the stuff I need to get, it's probably the one I should try to get, is Veto. So, as per always, I'll move this over here. We get this, kind of this cool little foil, a little bit thicker version of him. Right, but there he is. There he looks so freaking cool. I wonder if I can move this just a little bit there. So freaking cool looking. Okay, and then here's all the tokens. Oh, Sorin, Lord of Innistrad. Why do I have Sorin in here? I'm assuming it's for the vampire, but, like, is Sorin in this? Am I about to get... Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something don't feel right. Alright, so there's those two there. And you know what? I'm also just gonna put this there just for the hell of it. Because, yeah. Alright, so... As always, I normally cut this in half, so then we can do the first half and the second half, so then I can actually, like, you know, hold the cards and look at them all. But, alright, so there's Clavy, right? Whenever you attack, target attacking vampire that isn't a demon becomes a demon. In addition to its other types, it gains, whenever this creature dies, draw a card and create a tapped demon. So, yeah, kind of insane. Carmen! The Cruel Sky Marcher. Awesome. I was hoping that this came in this. I didn't know if it did or not. I thought it did, but I wasn't 100% sure. Flying, whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on a Carmen. And I gain a life. Whenever Carmen attacks, return up to one target permanent card with a mana value less than or equal to Carmen's power. And Carmen's a 5, so that's not bad, bro. I like that. 2/2 flying. A lot of really cool abilities on her. So I'm going to put her there. And I'm going to put Clavy. Clavy, you go right there. Okay. Martyr of the Dusk. Whenever it dies, just make a vampire. Okay, solid little card. Return to dust. Swords to Plowshares. Exile target creatures control against life. Blood Artisan. Bloodline Necromancer. Dusk Legion Zealot. Falconwrath Noble. The Indulgent Aristocrat. Some of these I feel like I have heard before. Oathsworn Vampire. Village Rites. Viscera Seer. Bartolone del Presidio. Boom. Cruel Celebrant. Where have I seen her before? Where have we seen her before? Someone let me know in the comments. I'll give you a shout out in my next unboxing if you tell me where we've seen her from before. I know I've seen her from somewhere, I just don't remember where. Etchings of the Chosen. Okay, hold up a second. Etchings of the Chosen. Choose, enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Vampire. Creatures you control that choose a type gets +1/+1. Sacrifice a creature of the chosen type. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. Ooh, I actually really like that. Holy heck, I really like that. Legion Lieutenant. Other vampires get +1/+1. Okay, now we got Arcane Signet. Commander Sphere. Heirloom Blade. Mind Stone. The Orzhov Signet. Solar Ring. Swift Boots. Talisman of Hierarchy. Wayfarer's Bubble. Bojuku Bog. Commander Tower. Mirrored Landscape. Orzhov Beliska. Charismatic Conqueror. Is that a rare? That is a rare. These ones are really tough to see. This is a rare. 2 for a 2/2. Vigilance. Whenever an artifact or creature enters the battlefield untapped and under an opponent's control, they may tap that permanent. If they don't, create dude. That's sick. That's mean. So either they tap the creature or we get a vampire. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Alinda's Hierophant. 3 for a 1/1, so it's got to do something. Whenever you get in life, put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever this dies, create. Wow. Okay. Yep. March of the Canonized. I have a better version of this one. I also have the black version of this. Don't know what it's called, though. It's not called March of the Canonized, though. Redemption Choir. 4 for a 3/3 with lifelink. Coven. Whenever this enters the battlefield or attacks, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, return target permanent card with a mana value of 3 or less from the battlefield to your graveyard. Or from the graveyard to your battlefield. Damn. Damn. Dusk Legion Sergeant. Sacrifice it. Each gains persist. When it dies, I've had no... Wow. So sacrifice this. If anything dies, it gains persist. And persist just means that if it dies, it gets to bring it back with a -1/-1 counter. Basically, it just gives me a free swing, but everything gets reduced. Jesus. Master of Dark Rites. 1 for a 1/1. Sacrifice another creature. Sacrifice another creature. Add 3. Master of Dark Rites. Okay, that makes... dude. That's sick. Promise of Alakazaz. So Alakazaz, I think, is the demon god, bat god thing. So we can do this one. Sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a demon creature. That's nasty, considering that you can do just a regular vampire, a 1/1 vampire, and just get a 4/3 vampire demon. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice a non-demon that, and then if you do, populate. This is a mean deck. This is just mean. Mean. This costs 8. This card costs 8. It costs 8. 5/5 Vampire Knight, Convoke, so I can tap other creatures to pay for its mana cost. Flying, lifelink, and haste. It has Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Other vampires you control have Exalted. Okay. Order of the Sacred Dusk. Okay. Ostra's Command. Choose 2. Destroy all artifacts, destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with a mana value of 3 or less, with a mana value of 4 or greater. Wow. Board wipe, baby. Kindred Boom. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Put a divinity counter on target creature you control of the chosen type. Each creature you control with a divinity counter on it has indestructible vampires. Macron Fane. Dusk Apostle. Whenever 1 or more non-vampires you control attack, create a 1/1 vampire. Interesting. So attack with 2 vampires, make 1. Okay. Radiant Destiny. I know this card. I know this card from Arena. I use this card. I have this card on Arena. 3. Ascend. If you control 10 or more, you get the City's Blessing. As this enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. We're choosing Vampire. Creatures to control of a chosen type get +1/+1 as long as you have the City's Blessing. They also have Vigilance. Welcoming Vampire. Whenever 1 or more with battle for 2 or less, this ability triggers only once. Blood Ghast. Can't block. Has haste as long as your opponent has 10 life or less. Landfall. Whenever land enters battlefield, you may return it. Wow, so you can't get rid of this. Can't get rid of this. That's kind of cool. Whenever this leaves the battlefield, draw a card for each 1/1 counter on it. Pay 2 life, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Butcher of Malakir. 7. Whenever that or another creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Champion of Dusk. Whenever this enters the battlefield, you draw X cards, and you lose X life, where X is the number of vampires you control. That could be awesome, or that could be really bad if you don't think about it when you play it. Cordial Vampire. Whenever this or another creature that, put a counter on each vampire. Each. That's insane. Crossway Troublemakers. Attacking vampires you control have Death Touch and Lifelink. Whenever a vampire you control dies, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Damn! This explains the whole deck right here. This explains the deck. Damn! Destroy target creature. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated. Overload. Instead of target each. Destroy each creature. We're only halfway through, man. We are literally only halfway through. I still have the other half right here. Like, I already just don't understand. I don't understand. Like, this is insane. Like, I thought this was going to be strong. I didn't think it was going to be like this. Like, man. Alright. Drana. Liberator of the Malakir. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature I control. Gee, exquisite blood. Each opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Glass Cast Heart. Whenever one or more vampires you control attack, create a blood token. Pay 1 life, create a 1/1 with lifelink. 2 to sacrifice this, and 13 blood tokens. Each opponent loses 13 life and you gain 13. Ha 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 ha. Wow. As an additional cost, tap an untapped vampire. Gain control of target creature. Change the text of that creature by replacing all instances of one creature type with vampire. So basically I get to steal a card. I'm fine with stealing cards. I like stealing cards. Blood Knight Scavenger, Vampire Rogue, Flying Lifelink, and Flying Lifelink Death Touch for 3, and it's a 1+X over 3. See what the number of cards in opponent's graveyards. Okay, that's kind of crazy, especially if you're playing with a lot of people. Each non-vampire gets -X, where X is the number of vampires you control. Oh my god. Pay of the Serpent. Pact of the Serpent. Choose a creature type. Target player draws X card and loses X life, where X is the number of creatures that they control of each of the chosen type. Okay. Patron of Vain. And its battlefield, destroy target creature an opponent controls. Whenever opponent's creature dies, exile it and put a 1/1 counter on it. So does that affect right off rip? Because if so, that's mean. Whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Timothor, Baron of Bats. Dude, I don't know what I bought, but this seems insane. Discard a card. Discard a card. Whenever another non-token vampire you control dies, I may pay 1 and exile it. If you do, create a 1/1 bat. When this creature deals damage to a player, sacrifice it and return the exiled card tapped. Ooh, wow. Okay. Twilight Prophet. Send 2/4 at the beginning of your upkeep. If you use the best thing, reveal the top card of your opponent's library into your hand. Each opponent loses X life. Oh, I know this, dude. This is an Aetherborn. Yeah, I was at one point I was gonna try to make an Aetherborn deck, but then I couldn't get it down right because there wasn't a whole lot to do with Aetherborns. I just like the look of the Aetherborn. So yeah, this card it's funny. I actually know this card. Like, I know it. Elonda, the Dusk Rose. Oh, that's awesome. So this is from the first Ixalan set. Whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on Elonda. When Elonda dies, create X 1/1 where it's equal to her power. That's awesome. Dude, we did get Sorin. Holy shit, we have Sorin in this deck. That now explains the emblem. Dude, okay. Utter End, exile target non-land permanent, yep. Vona, Butcher of Magon, yep. 5 for 4/4 Vigilance Lifelink, pay 7, destroy target non-land permanent. Blade of the Blood Chief. Whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature. If the equipped creature is a vampire, put 2 on it instead. That's kind of crazy. And then this should be all of my lands, right? Yep. Temple of False God. Unclaimed Territory. There's the plains. There's the swamps. Temple of False God. Tainted Field. Secluded Courtyard. Spartan. Rogue's Passage. Path for Sensen. Windbrusk Heights. The Voldane Estate. A Vault of the Archangel. Creatures you control gain Death Touch and Lifelink. Temple of Silence. Shine. Shadow Snarl. Isolated Chapel. Bro, okay, so this is insane. I don't fully understand what we just got. So I like Tribal. If you guys have been here for a while, you guys have heard me talk about like the way I try to play Magic, what I like in Magic, what I don't like in Magic. I like Tribal. I'm a big Tribal fan. I like playing Tribal. My favorite Tribals right now that I play is a rat deck, is a pure rat deck, a pure black rat deck, and then a green splash with black squirrel deck. Those are my 2 favorite decks. I've always liked vampires, but I've never really truly been a fan of the black vampires. The fact that this was black and white I thought was cool when I first saw the Ixalan stuff. So the fact that we actually now have a black-white tribal vampire deck. And this thing is mean off rip, it feels like. A lot of the cards play into each other. They all play off of each other. And just adding veto to this only makes this just more dangerous, right? And that's the thing, is like, I don't even need to add veto, I feel like. I feel like I could play this deck straight off rip and be okay. But like I said though, I'm gonna add veto to it. I genuinely, like, my other deck, I have the Fae deck that we bought before. I have the Rohan deck that we had before, right? Rohan deck I haven't messed with. Fae deck I haven't messed with. This deck, though, I might try to build more into this and make this deck even more dangerous. Because I genuinely like what is in this deck. I just want to add to it now. I want to make this deck just absolutely insane. Wow. I'm still in shock right now with this. Because I genuinely was not expecting this to be as cool as it is. Damn. Like, I was expecting to get some cool cards. I wasn't expecting to get this much from this. So, if you guys bought this precon or played with this precon, let me know how it plays and whether you guys really like it or not. Let me know down in the comments down below, right? It's time to get bit and become a vampire, bro. Like, it's that simple. So, let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think of this. Is this one of the ones that you wanted to buy, or did you buy one of the other ones? If you bought one of the other ones, let me know what the other ones are like, right? And as always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, evening, night, stay out of trouble, stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye. This is just insane. Like, I genuinely was not expecting... Like, I was expecting this to be evil because it's vampires, right? And vampires normally are pretty evil, but, like, god damn, man. This is just mean. It feels like.